Welcome back, guys, to episode 12
Oh,
of
it's the
Seduce
least
Me.
we can do after invading your home, and two of us using our powers on you.
Well, thank you for interrupting me, Damien. Anyway, guys, I hope you are pretty happy about this. Again, this is episode 12, and in the previous episode, we basically skipped through all the non-important stuff, and we're actually in the important stuff. So let's get on with it. He said, "Oh, it's the least we can do after invading your home, and the two of us using our powers on you." You got a point there. Right, I'd forgotten about that. It still irks me that they had practically taken advantage of me at that point. Even if they weren't demons, it was pretty weird to demonstrate their powers by kissing me. It wasn't some kind of human plaything. All of this seemed pretty unreal. It was like something out of those romance novels that Naomi sometimes read. I wished I could have just went back to sleep and forgotten all about this. Maybe I should have just called the police on them. Then I would have never landed myself in this situation.
Do you feel well enough to get out of bed?
Oh, you must have heard that. What? Sorry. Not sorry. Well, I think so. Whoa.
Trust me, I won't let you go.
If you love me. Sorry. Okay, that's out of my system. Anyways, this is actually a really adorable picture. Screenshot! Don't judge me. I'm not so sure about this.
I promise.
Nice. Okay, I trust you. Why, though?
Good.
Okay. Creepy, okay. I was speechless. He was carrying me as if I weighed nothing. He was so strong.
Thank you.
Oh, God! I can read minds. Whoops. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
It's all right. I'm used to it.
Well, what's sad? I decided to close my mouth for the time being so I wouldn't weird him out or make things more awkward than they already were. Well, if he didn't mind carrying me or listening to me talk, so at least things weren't too strange. Damien seemed very quiet and calm about everything, especially with the situation we were in. However, there was a sort of longing in his eyes when he looked at me that wasn't lustful. It was more an admiration. Once we reached the lobby, I decided I felt well enough to walk on my own. As strong as he was, it was like he was carrying nothing. I didn't want to make him carry me everywhere. I would. Out of here. Yeah, that would be mortifying. Thanks for carrying me, but I think I'm gonna walk by myself now. Not saying that I didn't like it. I mean, I liked it, not in a weird way, of course. It's not like I get carried around all the time, and all I'm trying to say is that it was really nice of you to do that. The fuck? Sorry, I love how I rambled like that. I started to fumble over my words. Again, real smooth.
It's no problem. I'll be heading to the dining room then.
Alright, see you. He gently lowered me to the ground before he walked off quietly, disappearing to the shadows of the dark lobby.
Oh, hi!
Hi! I love him. Suddenly, a boy who looked around my age, or possibly younger, bounced up to me. He looked strangely familiar. Oh, wait. You're Matthew, right?
That's me. Are you feeling any better now? We were all worried when you suddenly passed out.
I mean, you would too if you had an overload of information, so. I'm fine.
Really? Your face is kind of red. Do you feel sick?
No, I'm fine, I'm sure of it. I must have been blushing when Damien was carrying me downstairs. Hello, Mary.
Well, if you say so. I hope Sam and Eric didn't make you upset.
It's okay, after all, I did hit Sam after what he did, and about Eric, I just wanted you guys to prove to me. Saying, I suppose Ingrid are real then. I wondered how exactly I got myself into this mess. First my grandfather, then a fight with my father, blowing up at Lizette, and now this? I certainly had a hack for getting myself in a sticky situation.
Oh, I have an idea.
Okay. He shoved his hands into his pockets with a cheery grin on his face.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Waiting. Holding. Is he trying to do a magic trick?
Ta-da!
Oh, it looks so cute. Creepy cute, but cute. What is that exactly? He smiled as if to wave it off, but when he opened his eyes and saw what he was holding, his face froze in shock.
Wait a second. What did I just make? This is...
What he produced from his pocket was a creepy looking doll.
Ah, what is that?
Ah, what is that? I'm not sure. It looks so cute! Its face parried considerably, and he dropped it on the floor, scooting away from it frankly.
Get it away from me! It might be possessed by a demon or something!
Okay. But isn't he a demon?
That's not what I wanted to make! I just wanted to surprise you with a stuffed animal or just something to cheer you up. That looks like it came straight out of a horror movie.
I mean, I kind of want it. He slumped his shoulders. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to look so dejected. I mean, it's certainly me. I think
But it looks so creepy.
So, I'm kind of creepy myself, like him. It's the thought that counts, right? You wanted to cheer me up after all. I picked up the doll and looked at it closely. Sure, it looked pretty weird at first, but it could be cute if I looked at it from a certain angle. I gave him a small smile. Thanks.
You're welcome. It's good to see you smiling, even though the thing I made still kind of creeps me out. Anyway, you should come with me to the dining room. We're almost finished with the food, and, well, I don't mean to brag, but we're pretty decent chefs.
Hey. Sounds great. Lead the way. Something smells good. Ew. My stomach rumbled in agreement. I was starving. Oops.
Oh, the girl's awake.
Excuse you, I have a name, you know.
Should we really care?
Sam, I will roast that tongue for dinner if it doesn't stop flapping in that idiotic mouth of yours.
That's an interesting insult. Roast tongue for dinner. Nice.
Whatever.
Oh my god, he acts like such a teenager.
I apologize for his attitude.
Okay, nice, thank you. Oh, that's fine.
Good. I hope you'll enjoy the meal we prepared for you.
Meal? For a second, my mind didn't understand what James meant. Maybe it was the doll getting in my head and distracting me. Oh, that's right. Making dinner as an apology. Oh, wait, you don't have to.
We insist. Besides, it's quite impossible to undo our cooking, even if you command us to.
Okay. Alright, well, thank you. Matthew put the last place on the table and bowed a bit exaggeratedly to me, her gesturing to the table with a sweeping motion.
Ah, there we go. Dinner's all served.
Woo, dinner! The table is filled with various foods from an eclectic selection of cuisine. On one portion of the table is filled with elegantly plated Asian foods, and another portion some yummy-looking desserts. And there was yet more and more plates than I could have possibly imagined. Whoa, that's a lot of food, and it looks so good!
We hope you enjoy it, my sweet.
Oh, get him, kill him. Get him, Kevin. What, sweet me?
That's enough, Eric.
You're no fun, James.
I don't need to be fun, Eric. Miss, please follow me.
I don't know what came over me, whether it's politeness or maybe his power, but I couldn't help but take his offered arm. James seemed very kind and intelligent, but aside from that, there was something that set him apart from his brothers. Not to mention, he didn't really seem to hold much appreciation for them.
Miss, I have to ask, why do you live alone?
Oh, well, it's kind of a long
I'm all ears if you wish to tell.
Sure. To put it briefly, I just moved here today.
That explains the luggage you brought in when you came through the front doors. By the way, we put your belongings in the room you were sleeping in. That seems to be the master bedroom, I believe.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks, this house is really big. I don't think I've even explored the entirety of the estate when I was a child.
You lived here before?
No. Truth be told, this is my grandfather's house. I used to visit him all the time when I was younger.
May I ask why you now live in your grandfather's house?
He actually passed away yesterday. It was bequeathed to me in his will, and I was sent to live here, whether I liked it or not.
My condolences. It seems like you don't like the idea of living here.
fond memories of being here. It's just the implications that come with staying at this estate. It's kind of complicated to explain.
How do you feel about it?
I certainly wasn't expecting that question, but in a good way. It was different from what I had heard the entire day at school. I appreciate the fact he was willing to listen. I feel angry, sad, scared, confused. It's hard to pick out the different emotions that I feel right now. I wish I was stronger.
You don't have to be strong.
You don't. Strength is when you know when you don't have to be strong. What do you mean?
I understand that you're going through a difficult time, so it's okay to feel those emotions. You don't have to be strong at all.
Thank you.
Are you alright? There seems to be a small bruise on your cheek.
Oh no. You noticed the slap. He called me or go over there, Ahmed. I thought no one would have noticed something as small as that. Oh, I'm fine. He stepped in, leaning close, a bit too close for comfort, or maybe it was just me infecting my face. He was really quite tall, having to bend over so much just to be straight in the face. It was hard to look at him, especially when he's close. After a few seconds, he straightened up and began walking again.
Well, if you're having any problems, I'm always here to listen.
Well, that was nice of him. That's really kind of you to offer that.
My pleasure. Here's your seat.
Let me get your chair for you, lovely lady.
Eric was very charming, and his smile pulled at my heart. The way he kept flirting with me definitely designated him as the charmer of the demon. Yet there was a little distance in his eyes.
By the way, I apologize for my behavior earlier. Stealing your second kiss like that.
Huh? Oh yeah, when I didn't believe that they were incubi. It's fine, I guess. I mean, you didn't just get up and grab a kiss for no reason.
I'm not as forward, unlike Sam.
Oh, they tease each other like brothers. Suddenly, Eric leaned in and whispered in my ear.
I won't lie, though. I enjoyed kissing you and feeling you melt in my arms.
Okay then, Eric. I was torn between smacking him and trying to play it cool. Be cool. You sure are quite the charmer.
Yes, I am known for that.
As much as I do appreciate the constant compliments, you don't have to keep talking to me like that.
Like what?
He bat his eyelids as if he had no idea what I was talking about, and I couldn't help but laugh. Well, like you're trying to get into my pants half the time.
I can assure you, I'm just a lover of beautiful women.
Something tells me there's more to it than that. For a moment, he looked away, losing a bit of a smile. Before I could question it, though, he turned back to me with a new teasing smile.
Did you want there to be more?
Ooh. I didn't want to hit him, but I didn't know how to react, so I couldn't look at him. He really chuckled again in my ear.
Sorry. You just look so cute when you're blushing.
Aww. I felt my face, simply through his words. I then felt Eric take my hand and kiss it gently.
I hope you'll enjoy dinner, however, my dear.
Ooh. I drew my attention back to the dishes. I was both intrigued and slightly scared by the amount of food they made. Seeing my expression, Eric leaned forward and proudly smiled, gesturing into all of the dishes with a dramatic sweep of his arm.
I made almost all of the dishes myself.
I'm sorry. Oh my god. Fabulous. No, you didn't. Humorously enough, Matthew looked at him with a shocked expression, as if he was betrayed. His face changed instantly to that of a frown.
And I'm the Queen of the Nile.
Of the Nile. Hey!
What's that supposed to mean?
Me, you, and James did the work together, dummy.
Dummy.
It's you, James, and I, Matthew.
Oh, don't correct the proper grammar. God damn it, James.
Little boys will always make mistakes.
Nice. Ignore that, guys. Ignore that. Little boys always make mistakes. Matthew looked at James in disbelief, probably for siding with Eric, and he annoyedly forwarded it back to Eric to confront him.
I'm not a little boy. I'm barely a year younger than you.
Oh, okay. So it's James, Eric, Matthew?
Well, you certainly don't act like it.
Just because he acts childish doesn't mean he doesn't act his age at times. I really couldn't help but laugh. Matthew seemed very much like a kid. He was adorable. However, I couldn't help but feel in a way he was much more mature than the others, especially Eric.
Huh? Is something funny?
Oh, I feel betrayed. Oh. No. It's nothing at all. Thank you for the meal. All of you.
Oh. You're welcome, miss.
Such a well-mannered young lady. Beautiful inside and out.
Eric, sit down. Shut up.
Eric, knock it off!
In agreement with Matthew, Sam cocked his head and glared at Eric.
Seriously, you're getting really annoying with that suck-up act.
Ooh. It was obvious that Sam was a bad boy of the group. He had this big trust act, and it was obvious he was physically stronger than the rest of the guys. But was there more to him than that?
I'm just trying to be a gentleman. The young girl has already gone through so much. She deserves a good treatment.
Oh. He's sweet.
There's a difference between being a gentleman and being an obnoxious flirt.
There is.
Schooled even by James. You're gonna need some cold water for that burn.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, I can't. That's fabulous. Oh, even Damien laughed. Damn.
By the way, I don't believe we caught your name even though you know each of us.
Oh wow. I'm Luffy.
It's a pleasure to finally know your name.
Yeah, that's a nice name.
They were all comfortable around me despite the awkward situation we were in. It was as if it was natural for them to be around humans. I guess that was just how Incubi worked. But I was still curious about one thing. Excuse me? All at once they looked at me. I didn't know why, but having all of them look at me made me feel kind of important. Like a queen.
What is it, miss?
I wanted to thank you for food, but I still want to know why you all came here. I don't feel like I quite understand. Understand? Yeah, like being told that a bunch of Incubi randomly appearing in your house is perfectly understandable.
Oh, how do we explain?
I don't know.
We were attacked. We came here to heal. What's so difficult to understand?
Well, who attacked you? How did you know to come here?
Now you're just being rude, Sam.
I'm just saying, how is that difficult to understand?
No, I mean, what specifically happened?
Well, you see, we've been traveling around for quite some time now. Just recently we came into town, but we were jumped by this band of misfits.
Okay.
So, in order to escape and heal, we came here for shelter. Again, we apologize for the mess we made.
It's fine, you cleaned it up already. It's fine, I guess, so we're all better now? Right?
Yup, all thanks to you.
Okay. Huh? Me?
You see, beautiful, we feed on sexual energy. But we don't just get it from kissing lovely ladies such as yourself. We can simply touch someone's hand to obtain sexual energy. Everyone carries sexual energy, you know.
Well, that is true. I was still in shock about the powers. It wasn't just kisses that gave them power, it was anything physical. No wonder I was out for a while. These Incubi intrigued me, but at the same time, I could almost feel more anxiety than I had.
Is there anything else you wish to know?
Well, what do you all plan to do now?
Yeah, what are we gonna do now, James?
James definitely.
That is a very good question. We just got here and surely we'll be hunted again if we leave.
Probably.
We can take him easily.
Did you just say that? No, you can't.
Not without more training, Sam. The result of that was clearly evident in our last encounter with them.
At that moment, I didn't know what came over me, but I suddenly felt sorry for them. They couldn't possibly survive out there if they didn't know it was illegal to break into people's homes. They probably didn't know a bunch of other stuff. They probably would cause chaos all over town. Or on the flip side, they could be taken in for questioning and be probed and prodded like lab frogs for research. But most of all, they remind me of back then. And then I think I'm gonna skip through this part as well. So, this isn't even gonna be focused on, okay? Oh, whoops. I wanted to, but I wasn't sure if that was the best idea. Okay.
What?
Oh.
Spit it.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh.
That Eric.
So what are we waiting for? Let's celebrate and dig in!
Ooh, celebrate this time. Come on.
Finally, I'm starving.
I feel like that would be me. Instantly, Matthew and Sam began to stuff themselves with the food on the table. I noticed James' eyes twitching in irritation, so I stifled my incoming laugh.
Really, you two? You're both...
Oh, let them have a little food.
Still, that's no excuse for...
I almost couldn't hold it in. But I did. I mainly smiled before I took some food for myself. There was one piece of food that intrigued me and was barely touched by the boys. It looked like green pasta with shrimp over it. What's this?
That, miss, is a shrimp pesto dish. Pastas are my specialty, so I'm positive you'll enjoy it.
Pasta. Now I want food. God damn it. I twirled somewhere on my fork and I tried it. I could feel my senses open as my taste buds practically melted in delight at the taste. It was creamy and savory and almost impossible to describe. This is amazing.
I'm glad you like it. At least someone here in the room has taste.
Ooh, that shade. Matthew and Sam glared at James before they continued to eat. I couldn't help but smile at the brotherly quarrel before eating the rest of the pasta on my plate. James seemed to really hold high standards for his brother, though it was my place to question why. Eventually, we all ate dinner together. It was strange, eating with just guys. But they were enjoyable to be around. They made me feel like a part of the family as we ate together. However, our peace was soon disturbed. Hello?
Hey, honey, how are you? I'm sorry I didn't get to see you off.
Hi, Mom. Everything's fine. I'm eating dinner now, actually.
Oh, good, good. So there was food there. Well, your father wanted me to call and talk to you about having a house party tomorrow night to celebrate the new house and all.
Okay. The house party tomorrow night? So soon?
Your father insists. You know how he is with events.
I knew exactly what she meant. He didn't like long, relaxing periods between important events. It was slightly messed up. I was expected to act on the job at a time, from moving immediately the day after a funeral to my grandfather's house, now organizing a party. I know, well, since I didn't exactly have you two here to help me arrange it, I'm going to need some time to prepare things. Okay, guys, this has been long overdue for me to end it. Sorry, guys, I hope to see you all in episode 13. Bye. Kisses.